In this Type With Me video, you're going to see how we can use opaque types to assure that, for example, an email address really is an email address and not just a string, but an email address with a valid sign into it. How are we going to enforce that and say to the user that it's really an email address that he needs to provide? So imagine that we have a type user that has first name, a last name, and an email address. So what we can do is indeed say that we accept strings, but then you can get this kind of situations that you have some user and he has an email address, some random string, but it's not an email address, right? So how can we enforce that not any string for an email address can be used? Well, let's see how to do that. So one of the things that you can do is define a type which is of email, and then that's a string, right? Then you do here email, but still we have some random string, so this really isn't working, right? So basically we can declare a special symbol, right? And that special symbol is a valid email. It's a unique symbol. So now we can say that our type email is of a string and it needs to be a valid email, and that symbol needs to be true, right? So in this example we declared a symbol. This is similar to use const valid email symbol valid email, right? But it doesn't exist after compiling. The unique symbol type is a type that can never be created. We're adding a property with this key to our email string. A user can only add this property if they have an exact reference to the original symbol. But given that we don't export this symbol, it's not possible anymore for a user to construct an email type manually. So now we can compile this, and when we compile this, you will see that we get an error, right? You see, we get an error. The string is not assignable to type email. Type string is not assignable to type and valid email. True. But you will see that he still has compiled this. So you only get an error or a warning for that, but he doesn't stop you from compiling this. All right. So how do we turn our string into a valid email type? Well, we do that with an assertion function. So we're going to create a function here. Function assert valid email with an input string, and it needs to assert input is email. And this is really cool, right? We can just type assert input, which is this, or input is email. And then we can say if input dot includes add symbol, then when it doesn't have the add symbol, we say throw new error, and the string It's not a valid email address. Cool. So now we can construct our valid user object. So we do that with the following thing. We say just const email foo at example.org, and then of course here we just say email, right? People of this channel know that I'm a big fan of Dino, so when we do Dino index.ts, you will see that he will complain because it's not a valid email address. And that's because we still need to use the assert valid email function, and then we provide email here, right? And of course, to show you that it really works is that we're going to do something like console.log, and then we're going to do something like json.stringify user, and then we do dino index.ts, and you will see that it just prints out the correct email. But you need to know that, for example, when we just don't validate our email address, he will complain and he will say, no, it's not an email, or it's not validated yet. You still need to validate the email address. All right, so it's a very great and helpful tool to allow you to construct types such as string types and enforce their content to be validated. So in my opinion, it's a very powerful tool. I hope you liked it. I hope you're also going to use that within your big projects. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Please subscribe to this channel and support me in creating great videos like this. Thank you very much. Bye.